Hey, 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 it's the Pacific Northwest zombie movie lover, Echo Zombie. And I'm going to be kicking off 2026 with a look, not a review, a look at a zombie movie that's going to be a bit on the critical side. As I'm going to be talking about 2020's Follow the Dead. Wow, how can I be positive about this movie and not super negative? Um, It's an hour and 35 minutes, and the zombies have maybe 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes of screen time. A few seconds at the beginning, and then the 10-15 at the end. So basically, this movie takes place in Ireland. This guy, he goes out with this girl, I guess his make-out point, trying to make out with her. Someone sends her this thing about an incident in Dublin where there's been a zombie outbreak, and then the cops show up, and she gets upset. The guy goes, ask the cops to take him home. Then he goes home to his home where he meet all his roommates. These two guys, at least one guy likes to wear bathrobes. Another roommate, she likes to play guitar. I guess she does like live streams or something, or videos or whatever. And then some cops show up and says there's going to be a city hall meeting. I'm going to say about a city meeting, wide meeting. They want some people in the city to come in, town, whatever, to come in, talk about what's going on in Dublin and some other stuff. And that one of the officers is like the main guy's ex-wife, ex-girlfriend or something. And then for the next 50 plus minutes, it's just this, blah, 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 running around. They're talking, and is it supposed to be funny? Is it supposed to be romantic? What the fuck is going on? For almost an fucking hour. We get to see at one point there's these people who are wearing these masks, abducting people, whatever, torturing and killing them. They sent in a video of them doing it with somebody. Did they get the idea from these people with the masks? Isn't that what they did with Strangers with the masks and stuff? I haven't seen Strangers, but isn't they do that in Strangers? So that's what these people are doing, I guess. And then about almost an hour into the movie, we get a zombie, and it's almost like we get almost an hour of nothing. Well, we get to see that one of the masked people was outside the house, almost like scouting them, but we don't see any more zombies. There might have been some talk. There's a lot of blah 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 blah. And the one goes goes to see the main guy, telling how she's mad at him because that he abandoned her and that she's got a new guy in her life and she doesn't want him to ruin it. And the one girl whose music's talking about, I want to be monetized on the guitar one or whatever. But anyways, we get a zombie. A guy gets bit. They call the girl who's the ex, and she shows up and they'll talk. She says something happened at City Hall or whatever. It was ransacked. The guys in the mask show up. They stab the cop girl. She dies, and the zombies show up. And then there's like about 10-15 minutes of fighting them. Probably about 10. And then we get about a weird dream sequence, memory flashback, and then a few other zombie stuff. And then people get bit, they bandage up, and they leave before running into some zombies, and the movie ends. If you thought that was confusing as fuck, trying to make fucking sense of this movie. It is not a zombie movie. It is a lot of people just walk around. Beep 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 beep. Fuck you, God. This is how I'm starting 2026 off for talking about this movie. I'm telling you guys, stay away from it. I had seen some of the reviews on IMDb. It's like 50-50. Some people seem to be kissing his asses. Others are like, this is garbage. I agree with ones that say this is garbage. Maybe the ones who watched this movie were like fucking wasted or something. Because this is a terrible movie. Although I gotta give it one thing. I'd watched another one called Storm of the Dead, which I guess is supposed to be a zombie movie, even though there's 2 zombie scenes in it for less than 5 minutes towards the end. This has more zombies than that did. But it's still a lot of beep, 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 beep. Well, at least Storm of the Dead gave us a nice set of tits. That helped that movie. This one, I don't even know if some tatas could help it. So stay away from this. It's terrible. Maybe, fuck this. I don't find this redeeming. This is one I stayed away from because I always got a bad vibe about it. So I stayed away from it. Somebody go, I need to kick in 2020. And so I kick it in by looking at this one, and I see that I should have paid attention to those vibes. This is a god awful movie. And now I'm going to cut this video short because I'm going to go work on some other stuff. I will say this, I am going to be trying to, because I have a PlayStation account, and I'm going to try to get it in sync with this YouTube channel. I think they changed how you did it, so I got to use like this and the phones and this and that, try to figure it out. So you might see either some Resident Evil 2 remake or Dead Island Definitive Edition. Thought about Resident Evil Village, but that's not really zombies. Well, anyways, I am the Pacific Northwest zombie movie lover, and welcome to 2026 Tudor Lou.